All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing another Walking Dead video for today. This one leading up to the Comic-Con panel. We have the dates and times for the panels that we're going to see at home for Comic-Con this year, and then we're going to give our thoughts on the Negan leaving rumors. Alright, and I'll put the links in the description so you guys can go ahead and check out the info. Comicbook.com has this one. So we finally have the dates of release, sort of, or the dates of live stream or premiere for the Walking Dead's Comic-Con panel. So this year, if you guys are not aware, SDCC or San Diego Comic-Con has been actually canceled due to the whole COVID craziness that was going on there, and even still is continuing to go on. So it's been completely canceled this year. There'll still be news and probably some trailers and some stuff coming out, but most likely it'll just be released online. Now, that said, AMC has decided they're going to go ahead with their usual Walking Dead panels, or their usual TV series panels. I don't know if Kirkman's doing a panel for Walking Dead because Walking Dead Comics is over now. Maybe he'll have a Skybound panel like he usually does from home or something like that. We did get to see Negan Lives, which was cool. Maybe they'll do a Skybound panel where they'll talk about Firepower and some of the other series he's doing. But no Walking Dead comic panel as well. You know, Walking Dead comics are, kind of over. Well, they are over. So the panel times have been revealed. So it's all going to be online, and it's going to be Friday, July 24th. So that's basically 2 weeks from yesterday. So not next Friday, but the Friday after, the 24th. And the times are about the usual for what we can expect, or are they a little bit earlier? Let's see here. So the first panel, it sounds like it's going to be the Fear the Walking Dead panel, which is going to be at noon to 1, so a 1 hour panel. Now that's Pacific Standard Time, or PST. So on the east side, for those of you guys and a lot of people on the Eastern time zone, that's minus 3 hours. So instead of noon, it'll be 11, 10, 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock in the morning start for that one. And I'm assuming these will probably be posted to AMC's Walking Dead channel or AMC's channel afterwards, so people could watch it later. Because it's a from-home panel, I don't know if people are actually going to want to tune in for it or just watch the replay later. It's probably not as must-see as usual, because I also don't think we'll see a trailer, or maybe they can throw together some kind of like teaser for what we might be able to see for like some kind of hype video for next season of Walking Dead and Fear. And that Fear might have a trailer. World Beyond might have a trailer, but I don't expect to see a trailer for Season 11 Walking Dead unless they do some kind of like teaser they throw together with just art or something. So we'll have to see if they decide to do that. But so noon to 1 o'clock is the Fear panel, and then 1 to 2 o'clock p.m. PST is the Walking Dead panel, and then 2 o'clock to 3 p.m. is the Walking Dead World Beyond panel. And that's one series I pretty much forgot almost entirely about, because I think some of us were kind of looking forward to seeing Walking Dead World Beyond, but because of the whole TS19 world situation, it just got completely put into the background. I mean, when we didn't even see the Walking Dead Season 10 finale, we still haven't seen it yet, just to remind you guys, yes, we didn't see the last episode of Season 10, so looking to see that at some point, maybe later this year. Maybe they'll save it for the fall, maybe they won't. At least that's one good thing from the panel, is they'll probably tell us when we can expect to see that final episode for The Walking Dead Season 10, which is supposed to be a really good one. But so you have 3 hours basically for the panels on Friday, the Friday after next, July 24th, for TWD, and maybe 2 trailers expected, a World Beyond trailer probably, even though we already kind of have seen some trailers for that. Fear the Walking Dead Season 6, probably some more footage from that, and we don't know how many episodes they got done. And then maybe a trailer for the Walking Dead Season 10's finale, or maybe, probably not Season 11, but then maybe they'll give us a premiere date for the Season 10 finale episode, A Certain Doom, which will air, it says, as a standalone episode later this year, moderated by Chris Hardwick from Talking Dead. The panel will feature The Walking Dead, Chief Content Officer, Scott M. Gimple, showrunner, executive producer Angela Kang, executive producer Greg Nicotero, who directed the season finale, and cast members Norman Reedus, Melissa McBride, JDM, Lauren Cohan, Josh McDermitt, Ross Marquand, and Paola Lazaro, among others. And we'll have to see what I don't think they've ever done this before for a panel, so we'll have to see how the whole thing works together. It's only an hour block, so maybe it's, I hope we get to hear from everybody, but I guess we'll see how that works. Fear the Walking Dead will present a panel for the series' upcoming 6th season, premiering, it says, later this year. It was supposed to be, I think, August, but I guess we'll see if maybe if they're going to show some episodes in August or not. Hopefully we'll get some date updates and all this stuff, and it won't be just in limbo. But also moderated by Hardwick, the panel will feature Scott Gimple, showrunners and executive producers Andrew Chambliss and Ian Goldberg, and cast members Lenny James, Alicia Debnam Carey, Coleman Domingo, Danae Garcia, Karen David, Jenna Elfman, and Ruben Blades. And then Walking Dead World Beyond makes its Comic-Con international debut as the 3rd series in the wildly successful Walking Dead universe, moderated also by Chris Hardwick. And then it'll also feature Gimple, showrunner, executive producer Matt Negrete, and then the cast members from that show that we are still to meet. So the next one that people wanted to hear my thoughts on was about JDM and the possibility of him leaving, as he has been in talks for a role in The Boys. If you guys haven't seen, I think it's Amazon, right? The Boys. You can watch if you have an Amazon Prime membership. You can actually watch it on Amazon anytime. I think it's free if you have a Prime membership. I actually do have a Prime membership, and I don't even really take advantage of it, but I probably should. So, because they have a video too. If I got that right. But I watched the first episode of The Boys. I do think it's pretty good, and he would be a perfect fit for that because, he's done Negan and everything, and all of his other roles before, comedian on Watchmen and that. And this is another comic book inspired series with The Boys, and it kind of has a dark type of vibe as well too. So I think he would be perfect for that. And it doesn't necessarily mean, guys, that he's going to be leaving Walking Dead, because it also does say in the article from We Got This Covered, quote, I absolutely have. There's one role we're already talking about. We have to coordinate because, he's on The Walking Dead, so he has another home. But we already talked about one role, and there might be a potential other that we're talking about. But we are, just this past week, we were literally texting back and forth about trying to figure out how to get him on the show. I don't think it's a done deal yet, but the will is there, and we're both talking about it. So at some point, if you like The Boys, you'll probably see JDM in it in some kind of role or capacity. I'm sure they would love to have him in it, and I'd like to see him in it too. In fact, I should get caught up on The Boys because I think the 2nd season's coming up pretty soon, and it is a really fun show. Maybe I could do some reviews for that because it's in my territory with comics and show adaptation. As you guys know, I really love. I love that kind of stuff. So there's also a rumor that he might be playing Flashpoint Batman still. And we'll have to see if there's any rumors, any truth to that. We've also heard rumors of Michael Keaton in talks to play Flashpoint Batman. So we'll have to see what they do for that. And, you just don't know. Right now, everything's still... We're coming out of shutdown. We're looking towards the fall and asking, is there going to be another shutdown or not? Hopefully not, but we'll see what the case numbers look like when we get closer to the fall time, right? There was also an article on why Kirkman left Marvel originally. He says he was treated like crap there. So he says he was treated like crap while writing for Marvel Comics, and that at his time the company was, quote, not a good fit and very restrictive. Best known as the creator of the zombie saga The Walking Dead and Invincible, among others. But he also did do a co-creating Marvel Zombies and the irredeemable Ant-Man, recalling an incident during his tenure at Ultimate X-Men for the company's Ultimate X-Men imprint between 2006 and 2008, before Marvel Entertainment was acquired by Disney. Kirkman said he clashed with them, or with the then Marvel Comics editor-in-chief Joe Quesada, and he just talks about how restrictive it was and how he had a bad experience. Yeah, Kirkman's a disagreeable kind of guy. You can tell from his release dates and the way he just does things. So he does not seem to me like a company guy. He's basically a make it or break it kind of dude. Either he's going to be very successful and people are going to like what he's doing as an entrepreneur, or he's going to be broke. And that's kind of the way I see people like that. People that are in that have that the psychometrics to where They're very disagreeable. They're terrible employees. You know, they a lot of times end up being bosses because they will build their own thing and then hire people that are not like them to run the company that they start. So that's kind of the sad truth of the world. There was a list also some canceled TV shows I took a look at. V Wars was canceled, which is on Netflix, which I did watch one episode of. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was that great. Project Blue Book was canceled, which is unfortunate because I actually did like Project Blue Book, so it's kind of unfortunate that was canceled. But I'll put the list link in the description below. Quite a few shows canceled, but as would be expected considering there's the whole COVID situation, so everything was on shutdown for a while, and it no doubt hurt a lot of businesses and that too. So that'll be it for this updates video, guys, for the Comic-Con info for Walking Dead and I guess TV shows in general, and Kirkman. So if you like the video, please don't forget to thumb it up below. Let me know what you guys think for the panels. It should be some fun at least we'll get some more info on when we can expect to see more Walking Dead in the future, because I think all of us Walking Dead fans have been missing it during this whole shutdown thing. If you like the video, thumb it up, share, favorite, subscribe to the bottom left if you're new. That's it for this one. See you guys again soon for another. Trev, say peace. Later, guys. See you soon.